Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
And good afternoon. Welcome now to Bobby Strenfel Field on the campus of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. It is Mules Baseball. We are coming to you just a little bit earlier than what you might be used to. Today's game is going to get started a little bit earlier, and it is Senior Day, and we want to welcome you in to our broadcast. I'm Frankie Castile. We are live on the radio. We are live also on Facebook and on YouTube. So once again, we appreciate you tuning in on a very special day. It is Senior Day, where the Mules will take on the Doniphan Dons, and we are about 22 minutes away from the opening pitch. The Doniphan Dons just got here a moment ago, so they're getting ready to go. The Mules are gearing up as well. Coach Casey Beast, he is walking over as we speak. So what we'll do is we will go to a quick timeout, and when we come back, we will talk to the Mules pitching coach. That's all coming up as we get ready for Mules Baseball. We are coming to you live here from Poplar Bluff Senior High School. It is Bobby Strenfel Field. Mules now taking IO. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
All right, so we are back now as we are gearing up now for an exciting afternoon of high school baseball. Today, the Mules will be honoring 7 of their seniors. We're going to do that during our broadcast here today as well. And to begin our pregame, we're going to go now live to our pitching coach, my good friend Casey Beast here joining us live. And, Coach, it is a cooler afternoon here for early May. Normally, by this time of the year, it's already pretty warm, but not today. Your Mules going at it today against the Doniphan Dons on Senior Day.
Well, we're not going to break a sweat, I don't think. It's
You might. You might break a sweat, though.
The boys might. I don't know. But, yeah, it's, big night for these seniors. Can't say enough good things. We've when you're around these boys for 4 years, you really get to know them. You get a little emotional just because they're all your kids eventually. You've been involved in their life, watching them grow. So, it's just nice to honor these kids.
That's one thing that I did want to talk about here just a minute is for this baseball team, and I know this could be said for a lot of teams, but on this team specifically, you 4 coaches, this team, no matter if they're a junior, a freshman, even a senior, these boys are like your own boys.
That's exactly right. And we're fortunate, to have such a nice, large senior group. And a lot of these boys have started for us for 4 years. So, they've had a lot of experience, and, we've all grown together.
Let's get right into it. On the mound today, it's going to be, I hate that term bullpen, but it's going to be a bullpen day, especially for our seniors. I know we're going to start out with Drew Cooper, and then we could see a Kade Huffman and a Myles Johnson. Tell me what's going through their minds. Typically on Senior Day, it's usually the final day you'll play on this field, but we're going to have a couple more home games after today, so it's not going to be like that. But it is a win the Mules want to get here today.
It is. Last year we went down and played Doniphan, and they played us tight. You go back and watch that game; it was a tight ball game. So, you can't ever overlook anybody just because they're a smaller school. They've got some talented players. I know their shortstop well. He's a real solid ball player. Going to go be playing at the next level next year. So I think they've got 2 or 3 all-conference kids. So. You have to come ready to play every night, and while we want to honor the seniors and make it about that, we still got to win a ball game.
Tell me, as far as Monday goes, I really want to get your take on how you thought the game went overall for the Mules. I know that Poplar Bluff, I thought in that top of the 6th inning, coming back and scoring 2 runs and tying the ball game, I thought that was going to make a world of difference. But then Jackson, they just teed off in the bottom part of the inning. Tell me the mindset for our team. How do they respond to that loss?
Well, I think they saw, we're tied up there in the 5th or the 6th, whatever that was, and had every opportunity to take the lead there. Hindsight's 20/20, but had to take Ryan out for a precautionary.
Sure.
We sure want to make sure that he's healthy going into districts, but and we just had a few unfortunate hits there at the end, and it got away from us. But I think we played right there with them. It just was disappointing we couldn't finish that game.
Looking at the Doniphan Dons, you hit the nail on the head. We can't take this team too lightly. So with our team here today, a pretty traditional lineup, but I do like all of our seniors will be in the starting lineup. Peyton Hall, more notably, will be at first base.
That's right. Peyton, big, tall kid and a solid ball player. He plays a good first base, gives us a nice large target over there. I think he'll do just fine. But, yeah, these boys will be playing all night.
They're going to play as well. And, of course, today, in your mind, Coach, as we get ready for the opening pitch, what's going to be the message to, more importantly, the seniors as they get ready for the first pitch in about 17 minutes?
Well, it's to actually live in this moment and understand that, for a lot of these guys, this is one of their final, home high school baseball games. But a lot of them are going to go and be playing at the next level, next year. But, it's your the end of your high school season's coming, and you really want to soak in these last few minutes.
It's amazing. You say that so well because the end of the high school season is coming to a close. I feel like we just started last week. It's gone that quick.
This one sure blew by. I got to agree with you. It went super fast.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you always coming up here and giving us the time to talk about these games. Best of luck to you and these seniors, and let's go for the win. What do you say?
Absolutely. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Coach Casey Beast joining us live on the pregame show as we are gearing up now for Mules Baseball. We are 16 minutes away from these two teams locking it up. And, of course, we are coming to you live on the radio. We are also live on Facebook and on YouTube. So make sure and tell your friends and let them know that this game is also being live streamed and they can watch from the courtesy of their own home or wherever they watch at all. So the Mules are still doing infield, outfield. They'll be wrapping that up very shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a quick break in just a moment, and we're going to come back with more Mules Baseball coming your way. It is Poplar Bluff Mules Baseball. We are coming to you live here from Bobby Strenfel Field on the campus of the Poplar Bluff Senior High School. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns,
Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
We know the back roads. We know fixer-uppers and the forever homes. We know real estate. We know hard work. And we know how to bring families home. PB Realty, a premier brokerage.
Well, we are coming to you live here in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. It is almost that time for the Mules and the Doniphan Dons to lock it up here. Yesterday, or I should say last season, you were listening to Coach Casey Beast earlier. He was talking about how Doniphan really took it right to Poplar Bluff a season ago, and they did. To give them all the credit in the world, they really came in last season and they did a really good job against the Poplar Bluff Mules. Today, as we see the Doniphan Dons, they're going to be doing infield and outfield. Now, Doniphan just got here a few minutes ago, so I was thinking, honestly, that maybe we weren't going to have this game until possibly later on, but the Dons, they got here a little bit late. There is an OFC a banquet going on this evening, so I do know that a couple of Doniphan players are going to be having to leave early in this ball game. Players like Keaton Wilcutt and I also believe Lane Dean are going to be leaving as well because They're up for awards coming up tonight during the OFC banquet, and that's going on in Naylor. Normally, I also get to attend those banquets because we do all the live streaming for the OFC, but obviously tonight it is a little bit different because we've got Mules Baseball going on at the same time. So therefore, I'll be here, not leaving, and we'll show you this game in its entirety. So coming up here today, we've got a good one on the way. The Dons, by the way, coming in 11-9 overall. Mules are coming in at 16-9, and you can see that the Doniphan Dons doing a little bit of I.O. as we speak. So we are moments away. By the way, it is a very unseasonably cool day here in Poplar Bluff. Normally, our daytime highs are right about 80 degrees, but today we are not even in the mid 60s. I look out here, and everybody walking in to be a part of this game, whether they are a player or whether they are a fan, one thing they've got in common: they are all wearing the hoodies, the sweatshirts. I see one individual who is wearing shorts, and that's not going to be me. I can promise you that. I've got a long sleeve on myself, and I'm inside a press box. And oh, by the way, I've got the heat on here in the press box as well. So it is a nice and crisp day here in Poplar Bluff. And really looking at the forecast tomorrow, not much difference other than we should see more sunshine tomorrow than what we're going to see today. Other than that, it is going to be pretty much the exact same weather-wise the next 2 days. The good news is we're not going to be impacted by any kind of weather except for the coolness. No rain, no storms at all. So that is good news. So let's talk about these two teams as they get ready to meet up here in a mere matter of moments. The Dons, once again, coming in, they are the Dons are 11-9 on the year. They have had a pretty good season to this point. Their last ball game was on Monday. They took on the Risco Tigers. The Dons coming up on the short end on that ball game. They would lose 5-4 on Monday to Risco. In that ball game, Lane Dean would end up with a double. Also, Jones, who's going to be pitching coming up today, Alex Jones, he would end up with an RBI. Also, Lane Dean had an RBI, and Aiden McAfee with an RBI in that ball game. Now, Lewis, he did the pitching in that ball game. Blake Lewis, he went 4 1/3 innings on Monday. He gave up 7 hits, 5 runs. All 5 were earned. He walked 2 and struck out 5. That is the Doniphan Dons. They are coming in, by the way. The Dons are coming in. They are averaging 8 runs a ball game, and they are giving up nearly 6 runs a ball game. They are 3-4 when it comes to road games. And oh, by the way, the Mules have beat them 7 straight times. They are looking to beat Poplar Bluff for the first time, at least from all my research. If that were to happen today, it would be the first time that the Dons have defeated the Poplar Bluff Mules. On the other side, Mules also played on Monday. Mules going to Kappa Hall Field and coming away with a 7-3 loss over the Jackson Indians. Mules coming in at 16-9 overall. They are 7-0, by the way, right here at home. And they are also averaging 8 runs a ball game, giving up 5 runs on defense. Mules and the Doniphan Dons have both played Alton. The Mules beat Alton 11-1. Doniphan losing 8-0. Other teams that we have faced, we have both taken on the Twin Rivers Royals as well. Mules got a 14-0 win, and the Doniphan Dons ended up getting a 11-0 win in that ball game as well. And like we said a moment ago, the Mules have defeated Doniphan 7 straight times. Last season, it was on the road, and the Mules ended up with a 17-9 victory. So that is the scene here today as the umpires, they are here as well. And now we are just moments away from the opening pitch between the Mules and the Doniphan Dons. All right, we're going to go to a break really fast, and when we come back, we should be ready for the head coaches to come out to a home plate. So don't go anywhere. Much more coming your way. It is Mules Baseball. We are live in Poplar Bluff. It is Senior Day. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing. Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair. And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts. We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business. And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
All right, so we are back here live in Poplar Bluff, and you are watching the two coaches now. Wilburn Baucom Jr., he is out there for the Doniphan Dons in his second season as the head coach. He's got a record of 36 wins and 36 losses, right at 500. Remember, the Doniphan Dons, they play 2 seasons. They play in the fall as well. On the other side, you might be wondering, wait a minute, that's not Coach Patillo. Well, Patillo is not here today. He had a procedure done, a medical procedure done yesterday. We welcome, or I should say, we are so grateful to and so blessed to tell you that he made it just fine, and he should be back with our team very, very soon. And we wish him all the best. And we are so happy that we are at least able to bring this game to him wherever he is watching this, resting comfortably. The two coaches shake hands, they give thumbs up. That being said, we're going to go over to the PA address announcer with our starting lineups and the national anthem. Let's hear now from Brandon Spain. Well, I said I thought that was the case, but I guess not. All right, so usually when they walk off, well, now he's getting it. So now here is Brandon Spain with our starting lineups.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to senior night here at Poplar Bluff High School for today's matchup between the Doniphan Dons and your Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's go ahead and get to today's starting lineups. Up first for the visiting Dons. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 24, Keaton Wilcutt. Batting second, your pitcher for the day, number 10, Alex Jones. Batting third, playing catcher, number 25, Blake Lewis. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 14, Lane Dean. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 13, Garrett Griffin. Batting sixth, playing center field, number 19, Aiden McAfee. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 23, Brody Hunt. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 22, Chase McConaughey. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 30, Jace Lewis. And now, here's your starters for your hometown Mules. Batting first, playing center field, number 13, Grant Bell. Batting second, playing second base, number 1, Marcus Tabanera. Batting third, the man behind the dish, number 12, Bryce Dobbs. Batting cleanup and playing right field, number 16, Kade Huffman. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 10, Ryan Tanchez. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 4, Myles Johnson. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 15, Luke Seegraves. Batting eighth, your pitcher for today, number 8, Drew Cooper. Batting ninth, playing first base, number 9, Peyton Hall. At this time, would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
So there you go, play ball indeed. Let's get right to it. What do you say? Leading off for the Doniphan Dons here today, it'll be their shortstop, Keaton Wilcutt. Batting second, he'll be the starting pitcher. It is Alex Jones. Batting third, the catcher, number 25, Blake Lewis. Batting cleanup here today, the first baseman, Lane Dean. In that fifth spot, it is the second baseman, Garrett Griffin. And batting sixth in center field, it is Aiden McAfee. Batting seventh at third base, it is Brody Hunt. And batting eighth in right field, it is Chase McGonigal. And batting ninth, he is in left field. It is number 30, Jace Lewis. That is the offensive lineup for head coach Bonkum. On the other side, defensively for your Poplar Bluff Mules, out in left field, it'll be Luke Seegraves. Over in center field, it is Brent Bell. In right field, it is Kade Huffman. Going around the infield now, at third base, it is Ryan Tanchez. At shortstop, Myles Johnson. At second base, Marcus Tabanera. At first base, it'll be the senior Peyton Hall. Behind the plate, it is one of our seniors, Bryce Dobbs. And on the mound for your Poplar Bluff Mules, it is Drew Cooper. He is making his fifth start of the season. He has gone 4-1 so far this year. He has pitched 34 in 2/3 innings. He has given up 34 hits, 12 runs, 10 of them earned. He has walked 11, struck out 28. His earned run average is 2.019. All right, so there you go. It is game time as we get set for the first pitch. I'm Frankie Castillo. So glad to have you alongside. It is a whopping 59 degrees in Poplar Bluff. We've got cloudy skies, and we are off and running. And the first pitch is popped up along the infield. It'll be taken by Myles Johnson. One up and one down here in the inning. It goes F6 on the out, so one pitch and one away. Good pitch there by Drew Cooper to get him to pop up. It goes F6 on the out, so one down here in the inning. And now coming up to the plate, it is Alex Jones. He is the pitcher. There's a swing and a miss. It is no balls and one strike. So Jones coming up. He is batting .347 this season. He's got 9 RBIs. Outside for a ball. Count is even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. here in the top of inning number 1, just underway. 1 down in the inning. Inside pitch is a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. So we have been told that today for the Mules, they're going to have 30 pitches each. They want to keep everybody they want to get everybody in the ball game they can get. And then more importantly, we do have a huge game tomorrow with the Tigers out of Cape Central. Got to keep everybody available. Here is the pitch, a ground ball. This one goes off the glove of Coop, and no play. It'll be an infield base hit. Good job there by Alex Jones as that goes 1-6, and it'll be an infield base hit. So a runner now on first base with 1 down. Blake Lewis coming up to the plate. Lewis here this season, he is batting a whopping .448 with no homers and 20 RBIs. 1 down here in the inning. First pitch is a swing and a miss. It's no balls and 1 strike. So 0-1 the count as Cooper now comes set. And let's see what Cooper can throw. This one is outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count as we are just underway here in Poplar Bluff. So glad to have you alongside. Make sure and let us know where you're watching from. This one has popped up and out of play behind us. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. A little bit of rain to our south. We should not be impacted by the rain at all. So that is good news. I know my lovely wife Pam is tuning in. This one has popped up out to center field. It falls in for a base hit. It's going to be a force out because Jones had nowhere to go. 2 down in the inning. It'll end up being a force out. It's a rare force out, as you can see here on the instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Nothing that Doniphan can do on that one. This one is out to right field as well. And now runners are on first and second base with 2 down.
Second base number 3, Garrett Griffin.
So runners now on first and second base. It is no balls and 1 strike. 2 away here in the inning. This one is out to a right field as well. And there it is as Huffman comes in to make the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and the Mules are coming to bat. We'll come back in 30 seconds. No score. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
All right, so we are back now as we get ready to bring you the home half of inning number 1. Ends up being a couple of hits in the inning for the Doniphan Dons, and they ended up stranding 2 on the base pads as well. It only took 13 pitches overall, and we are now going to get ready for the home half of inning number 1 for the Poplar Bluff Mules. So 2 left on base as we get ready now for the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Poplar Bluff Mules. It'll be the center fielder in Brent Bell. Batting second, Marcus Tabanera. Batting third, he'll be the catcher, Bryce Dobbs. Batting cleanup, it is Kade Huffman. Batting fifth at third base, Ryan Tanchavez. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Myles Johnson. Batting seventh at left field, Luke Seegraves. And batting eighth, he is the starting pitcher, is Drew Cooper. And batting ninth at first base, it is Peyton Hall for the Poplar Bluff Mules. Now defensively for Coach Balcom, let's get right into it in right field. Chase McGonigal, he is over in right field. Also, or make that correction, in left field, Chase McGonigal. Left field, it is Jace Lewis. In center field, Aiden McAfee going around the diamond now. At third base for this ball game, Brody Hunt. At shortstop, it is Keaton Wilcutt. At second base, Garrett Griffin. At first base is Lane Dean. And behind the plate, it is Blake Lewis, which means on the mound for the for the Doniphan Dons, it is Alex Jones. He is making his first start of the season. He has pitched 7 innings so far this season, giving up 8 hits, 5 runs. 4 of them have been earned. He has walked 5, struck out 2. His earned run average is right at 4. He is coming in 0-1 so far this season. All right, so Brent Bell coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Bell is batting a whopping .452 on the year to this point. Bell has 1 homer and 22 RBIs. Here is the pitch. He's showing bunt, and this one is taken for a strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count here. Bell with a home run at 22 RBIs. Mules have 4 home runs as a team. Here is Jones on the pitch. Fouls it away again. It is no balls and 2 strikes. So quickly 0-2 the count now. Bell doesn't strike out a ton of times, only 12 times so far this season. We are coming to you live here. I'm doing the radio broadcast and the video as well. Also doing the instant replays when I can. As Bell now will stand back in the batter's box. Here is the 0-2 offering by Jones. Oh, just misses. Check out this replay here. Good location. Just misses for a ball. It is a 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count now to the center fielder, Bell. Outside is a ball as well. The count now runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Each team coming in averaging right about 8 runs a ball game. Mules here, I would say, will have the advantage inside for a ball. Count runs full now. So Bell doing his job. It started out 0-2, and all of a sudden, now it is at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here to the Mules at center fielder. Here is the payoff pitch on the way. And lost him on ball 4 with a runner now on first base. Nobody down here in the inning as the Mules have their leadoff man aboard. So now Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate. He is batting second in the lineup here. He is the second baseman, batting .300 with no homers and 15 RBIs. Bell standing on first base. He's got some speed as well. He's got 9 stolen bases on 10 tries, and there's a rip into the gap. And Bell is going to be waved and stop at third base. It is a double by Marcus Tabanera as he finds the gap, and now he will stand on second base. Runners now on second and third base with nobody down here in the inning. So Tabanera not wasting any time on the double. This one goes out to left center. And now coming up, it is Bryce Dobbs onto the plate. Dobbs coming in. He is batting .373 with 18 RBIs. He'll take ball 1 outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count as the Mules now has something going here in the first inning. Inside pitch, and there's a ball inside. Quickly, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count as we are just getting started here in this first inning. Mules already threatening with 2 runners on, nobody out. There's an outside pitch for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. It is a quick 3-0 count as the Mules looking to get something going. Bell on third, Tabanera on second. Tabanera hitting his second double of the season, and now the Mules have them loaded with nobody out here in the first inning. So now the Mules, as Kade Huffman coming up to the plate now. 2 doubles in the inning, or made that 2 walks rather in the inning. And now Kade Huffman standing in, the cleanup man, batting .406. He's got 16 RBIs, and man, he can really go to town here. Bases are loaded, takes ball 1 a little high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. It is a 1-0 count now. Make sure and let us know where you're watching from here this afternoon. We would love to hear from you. Inside for a ball. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. So a quick 2-0 count. There's nowhere to put him. Make sure and hit that share button for us on social media. Oh, this one got him, and now a runner will come in. Here's the replay on this one. Watch it get him on the inside on the 2-0 count. And now it is 1-0 Poplar Bluff. He'll get the RBI on the hit by pitch. So Tanchavez coming up to the plate. So Tanchavez, and we're going to get a mound visit here by the head coach, here by head coach Balcom. It is bases loaded, nobody down here in the inning. And now Tanchavez, as he comes up, he is batting .415. Now coming up after this ball game, we're going to be honoring our seniors, all 7 of them. Marcus Tabanera, Bryce Dobbs, Kade Huffman, Myles Johnson, Luke Seegraves, Drew Cooper, and Peyton Hall, all going to be honored coming up following this ball game. Ball 1 taken, still nobody down here in the inning. Mules right now have a chance to do some big time damage. Outside pitch is a strike. It is a 1 ball and 1 strike. Already here in the inning, 16 pitches have been thrown. No outs as of right now. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Downstairs, it is called a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here is the pitch outside, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count is even with the bases loaded for Ryan Tanchavez, our third baseman. Oh, strike 3 is called, and you can look at the reaction by Tanchavez. He did not agree. 1 down here in the inning. That is a big first out. So Myles Johnson coming up to the plate now. It is a backwards K in the book. So now we're going to see a courtesy runner coming in now for the Mules. First pitch coming now to Myles Johnson. Takes this one up high. It is ball 1. So Belknap is the courtesy runner over on first base. It is 1 ball and no strikes. 1 down here in the inning. There's a ground ball. This one is off the glove of the third baseman, and everybody's going to be safe. It is a 2-0 ball game by the Poplar Bluff Mules. We'll see how they end up, and they score that one. So they're going to give that one an infield base hit, and it's going to be an RBI. So now it is a 2-0 game. Good job there by the catcher, by Lewis, to block that one, keep it in front of him. Ball one, 1 ball, no strikes, as the Mules now lead 2-0. An RBI by Huffman as he was hit by a pitch, and now the RBI by Myles Johnson. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way, outside for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Seegraves this season, he is batting .286, 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Here is the pitch, and this one is downstairs for a ball. There's nowhere to put him. 3 balls and no strikes. Runner on every base. Belknap on third, Huffman on second, Johnson is on first. Here is the pitch. And there's a strike right down the middle. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. Mules already out to a 2-0 lead. We'll see if they can capitalize and put more runs on. Swing and a miss. Back over to first base is not in time. That was a good pitch. Watch this one. A runner does come in to score on the throw back. So Belknap is going to come in to score on the swing and the miss. So now Mules lead 3-0. Here is the payoff pitch now. Mules have a 3-0 lead. This one is popped up to center field. McAfee coming in to make the catch, and he will. And 2 down here in the inning. That was a pop fly. That is the very definition of a pop fly. It is now a 2 outs here in the inning. So 2 down. Belknap came in to score a moment ago. That one goes F8, and Drew Cooper is now coming up to the plate now for the Mules with 2 down. There's a ground ball. This one right to the third baseman. And Hunt, all he has to do is step on the bag, and the side is retired. But the Mules end up scoring 3 times. It'll be a fielder's choice on that last one. So the Mules now, as we go to the top of inning number 2, it took 28 pitches overall. Mules will strand 2 runners on. McAfee, Hunt, and McGonigal is all coming up when we come back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
Every town needs a shop like Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire. Honest, reliable, and right around the corner. Kevin and Dora treat every customer like family, offering AC service, alignment, suspension work, brakes, tractor tires, and more. Need a tow? They'll come get you. At Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire, they take care of the community with fair prices and solid repairs. Call 573-840-5053 today. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
All right, so we are back now in the top of inning number 2, and the first pitch was in there for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes here. Here is the second offering, and this one is downstairs as well. It is 2 balls and no strikes. And up to the plate now, it is Aiden McAfee up to the plate. He is batting .373. A strike is called. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. McAfee batting 373 with 13 RBIs. And there is a 3-1 count now. It'll be 6, 7, 8. That's all due up here in the inning. Here is the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Drew Cooper out in front. It is a swing and a miss, and now it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mules here lead by 3 runs. Here is the pitch. And strike 3 is called. Here is the instant replay presented by Barker's Towing right down the pike. One down here in the inning. First strikeout of the ball game for Cooper. Brody Hunt now coming up to the plate. And Hunt, he is coming in batting .265 on the season. Here is the pitch. It's outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. And Hunt now, the third baseman, is down a ball. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. So a quick 2-0 count. That's how it was a moment ago. Cooper went 3-0. Swing and a miss. And now it is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. By the way, I want to say congratulations to a good friend of ours, Gage Barker. He is moving on to the next level. There is a ground ball taken and right at the first baseman. Good job. It goes at 6-3 on the out. And there are 2 down here in the inning. Good job there by Myles Johnson as he is able to get it to Hall with little ease. 2 down here in the inning. It goes at 6-3 on the out. 2 up and 2 down here in the inning. So now coming up to the plate now, it is Chase McGonigal as he takes strike 1. It is no balls and 1 strike. So McGonigal now, he is coming in batting .242, a junior. He's got 10 RBIs. This one is popped up out toward Kade Huffman's way, and Huffman backpedals 2 steps, and he will make the catch. 3 up and 3 down as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Mules right now find themselves on top here by 3 runs. Coming up for the Mules, it'll be Hall, Bell, and Tabanera, 9, 1, and 2. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
So we are back now as we get ready for the home half of inning number 2. So glad to have you alongside. Before we went to break here a moment ago, I was talking about my good buddy Gage Barker. He is signed to play at Three Rivers College next season for baseball, and we are so happy to announce that to you here on the program. So that being said, congratulations, and I know a lot of kids, man, they are signing right now. They are doing their thing as we get ready for this second inning as Peyton Hall now comes up to the plate, and he'll take strike 1. It is no balls and 1 strike here. 0-1 the count here in the bottom of the second inning. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Oh, this one slips out of his hand. It is a ball one ball and one strike now. Peyton Hall looking for his first hit of this season. Here is the pitch. Outside, pitch is a strike. It is a 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count now as Hall steps in with nobody out. Here is the pitch. Fouls it away, just got a piece of it to stay alive. Still a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our ball game is presented by First Midwest Bank. Also being brought to you by our good friends at Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. There's a swing and a miss, and 1 down here in the inning. So a swing and a miss, 1 down, and now we are back to the top of the lineup. So 1 down. Mules lead 3-0 here in the top, or make that bottom of the second inning. First pitch is inside for a ball. Also, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Costello's, Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, Ozark Legacy Insurance. This one has popped up out to right field. McGonigal giving chase, and he will make the catch right there on the foul line. There is 2 down here in the inning. Great job there by Chase McGonigal, and 2 down. Coming up next, it is Marcus Tabanera. So Tabanera doubled and scored back in the first inning. Let's see what he does here with nobody on and 2 down. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Our ball game is presented by Heartland Express, The Manor, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, American Family Insurance Agent Gerald Zerwalka. As ball 2 is thrown, Wolf Creek Power Sports, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Air Solutions, Oakdale Care Center, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Maverick Glass, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet, Kent Carlton Shelter Insurance, and Ozark Total Health Care. Your mule sponsors here for this season. Here is the 3-0 pitch coming now to Tabanera, and he will walk on the pitch, and now runner on first base with 2 down. So now a 4-pitch walk here. Bryce Dobbs coming up to the plate. Dobbs also walking his first time. He would also have a courtesy runner come in for him and Brett Belknap, and Belknap would score. He would come in to steal on the throw back to first base. 2 down here in the inning. Dobbs now batting .373 on the season and takes off, and we're going to see this one out of play behind us. It is no balls and 1 strike as Tabanera ended up taking off on the play. 0-1 the count. 2 down here in the inning. Coming up for the Doniphan Dons, it'll be 9-1-2. We do owe you we took a legal ID before we got started. It is 4:02. I'm Frankie Castile. You're listening live to Mules Baseball on today's talk, 93.3 FM, 9:30 AM, KWOC, and we are streaming online at KWOC.com. On third base, Tyler Mathis. At first base, Coach T-Mac. And, of course, our pitching coach is Casey Beese. We are wishing a speedy recovery, and the throw down to second base is not in time. And Tabanera, he now has a stolen base on the strike 2 call. So Tabanera with a stolen base, and Dobbs now is behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count as Tabanera standing on second base. Here is the pitch. There's a ground ball. This one is going to go to right field, and Tabanera will come in to score. So now the Mules have a lead now of 4-0 And we're going to see, once again, a Belknap coming in. Big RBI as Tabanera is able to come in and score. And once again, Belknap is going to head back over to first base. It is an RBI base hit. And the first pitch is a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So the Mules have scored 3 runs in the first inning. They've scored 1 run here. Belknap is taken off, and he's going to have the base. Nobody throws down. So they'll give him the bag. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Another stolen base there by Belknap. He's got 2 in the ball game now. Here is the pitch. Ooh, good pitch right down the middle, 2 balls and 1 strike. It is 2-1 the count. Mules now leading 4-0. We'll see coming up here if they let Drew go back out there for 5 pitches. This one is popped up. This one out to center field. And it's going to fall in for a base hit. Good job there by the Mules, by Huffman. That was a high fly ball, and Belknap will come in to score. It is now a 5-0 ball game. So an RBI hit, and the Mules now lead 5-0. All this is with 2 outs, by the way. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way. This one is outside. It gets away from the catcher. So Huffman now gets to second base on the wild pitch. It is 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count. My good buddy Roger Faith is tuning in this afternoon to some Mules baseball. Remember, we've got senior night coming up following this one. We'll end the radio broadcast pretty quick. This one goes inside. It's high as well. 3 balls and no strikes. Tanchavez struck out looking his first time. Johnson awaiting on deck. So we'll end the radio broadcast, and then we will transition right into senior night. And there is ball 4. Another walk issued. This one to Ryan Tanchavez. So now coming up to the plate now, Myles Johnson. He is 1 for 1 on the day so far. That is the 4th walk issued here in the ball game for Alex Jones. Up high for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. Mules now leading it 5-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 2 runners on, 2 down. Just misses outside again. 2 balls and no strikes. Johnson coming in batting .302 with 17 RBIs already. Had an RBI base hit back in the first. Oh, this one gets Johnson right in the back. Watch this one. Whew. That one had to hurt a little bit. And now runners on every base. Second hit by pitch. And that's going to bring Coach Balcom back out to the mound. I'm not sure if we're going to see a pitching change or not. Remember, all this is with 2 down. And I believe we are going to see a pitching change now. So it looks like that Jones is going to head out to the outfield now. More than likely, he is going to be out in left field. Coming in is going to be Lewis from left field, and he'll be the new pitcher. So what we'll do is we're going to go to a 1-minute timeout, and we'll come back and we'll tell you all about the new pitcher. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Farm Credit isn't just about financing. It's a true partnership. We stand beside Farm Credit isn't just about financing, it's a true partnership. We stand beside our farmers. Rooted in sustainability, family values, and care, we're proud to support the next generation of agriculture. From the biggest equipment to the smallest boots in the field, farming is about passing down knowledge, values, and love for the land. And at Farm Credit, we're here to help that legacy grow. One field, one family, one future at a time. Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
All right, so we are back now. We've got a brand new pitcher for the Doniphan Dons. It looks like that only one change was made as we get back here to live action. So for the Dons on the mound, we've got a new pitcher. It'll be Jace Lewis. He is making his 5th appearance overall. He is 0-1 this season. He has pitched so far 8 full innings. He has given up 18 hits, 18 runs, 11 earned. He has walked 7, struck out 2. His earned run average is 9.625. So there you go. Bases now are loaded for Luke Seegraves. And the first pitch is inside for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes now to Luke Seegraves. Bases are loaded. So Huffman is going to come in to score. There's a ground ball. This one is going to be in the gap. Everybody's going to come around to score, and Seegraves is going to end up on second base. It is now a big-time lead for the Mules, 8-0. So the Mules now, they lead 8-0, and just like that, Seegraves doubles to left field. Johnson also came around to score, and now the Mules lead it 8-0. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. It is 8-0, still 2 outs in the inning. And this one gets away for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one misses for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2-1 the count. With a runner on second base, it is 8-0 now. The Mules lead. Here is the pitch on the way. This one gets away, and Seegraves will end up on third base on the wild pitch. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. This inning began with a strikeout to Hall, and then a pop out to Brent Bell. A walk, 2 singles, another walk, a hit by pitch, and then a 2 RBI double by Seegraves. This one is popped up. This one is center field. McAfee gets underneath it, and he will make the catch. And the side is retired, but not before the Mules end up picking up 5 runs on 3 hits, and they leave 1 on third base. We go to the top of inning number 3, and the Mules now lead 8-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. It looks like we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound. We'll tell you about him. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit. like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
All right, so we are back now in the top of inning at number 3, and for the Mules, we've got a brand new pitcher on the mound for Poplar Bluff. His name is Kade Huffman, and Kade now is going to come in making his 4th appearance overall. He has pitched 3 innings so far this season. He has given up 6 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned. He has walked 4, struck out 2. We'll see now what he does here for the Mules as our right fielder is coming in now to be the pitcher for Poplar Bluff. And I believe, remember I told you a couple of players were going to be having to leave because there is an OFC banquet going on tonight. And I think that is what's going on right now. So the pitcher now for the Mules is going to be Drew Cooper is going to go over to third base. Cooper now will play third. So we'll see what happens here. Jace Lewis is going to be the first batter here that Huffman is going to face. Outside pitch, and it's called a strike. No balls and 1 strike. So 0-1 the count. We are off and running here in this inning. So Cooper is going to be at third base, showing bunt. He offered at it. It is strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count now as Cooper's day is done on the mound. Here is the 0-2 offering from Huffman. Just misses outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huffman. Clayton Schalk is out there on right field. Here is the pitch. Fouls it away. Ooh, that one clipped the umpire too. He looks to be okay. Boy, that was a straight fastball right down the middle. Lewis clips the umpire with the ball. So Jaden Billings is going to enter the ball game for Keaton Wilcutt. Ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss and the punch out. What a punch out there by Huffman. 1 down here in the inning. And now we are back to the top of the lineup. One down. And now Billings will come in to the ball game now. So Jaden Billings will step in, and he shows bunt. He offered at it, didn't pull back. Did they say he went around? No, they're going to say it was a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. Huffman now. It's 1 ball, no strikes here to Billings. Mules have an 8-0 lead. Here's the pitch. This one goes inside and behind the batter. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Alex Jones awaiting on deck. So they did call that first pitch a strike. I thought it was. I thought it was a called strike. And this one is a ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. That first one where he offered on the bunt, I thought he had offered at it, but I wasn't 100% sure. This one gets away as well, and now it is ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count here as Billings up to the plate. Billings batting .500, just making his 5th plate appearance all season. Here is the 3-1 pitch, and this one is downstairs, and Doniphan now with a man on base with 1 down. So now Jones coming up to the plate. So Jones singled back in the first inning. It is one man on and 1 down here in the third. Here is the pitch. Runner taking off, too. It's going to get away on the wild pitch. Runner now on second base. It is 1 ball and no strikes here. Billings on second base. Here is the pitch. Down, oh, good pitch. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. We are in the top of inning number 3. Mules leading 8-0. Fouls it away right on the mic, too. You can hear that on the audio. That was a line drive right to the microphone. Here is the pitch on the way from Huffman. This one, he pops it up and out of play behind us. We'll do it again. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Runner is on second base. So Doniphan with a man on second base. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there is your second out of the inning. That was just a hard strike right down the middle, too. 2 down here in the inning. Blake Lewis now. This one is popped up out to center field. Bell going to track it down, and the side is retired. So 1 runner left on the base pads, and the Mules now coming to bat in at the bottom of the 3rd inning. 9-1-2 is all due up for the Mules. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
So we are back now in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and for the Mules right now, Poplar Bluff leading this ball game. They lead 8-0, and we've got another defensive change as well for the Doniphan Dons that we will tell you about. Looks like a couple of defensive substitutions here. And going over to play at first base now, Lane Dean. He had to leave because of that OFC tournament. It'll be Jace Burrows, or make that Jace Burrow, rather. My apologies. He is now going to move over. He will play at first base here for the remainder of this ball game. Also, Brody Hunt. he is going to move over, and he is going to play at shortstop. So Hunt will now be over at shortstop, and then the original pitcher and then the left fielder is now going to move in to play at third base. And McGonigal, number 22, he is going to be out in left field. And that means over in right field is going to be Billings, who just checked in a moment ago. That is your defensive substitutions. So we are being told, and this is great news, I'll be calling him after the ball game, that Coach Patillo, he is out of the hospital. That's great news. And he is at home resting comfortably. Had a medical procedure done yesterday. We wish him a speedy recovery. And we're just so glad that he is able to sit at home and watch this ball game. If I know him like I think I do, more than likely he is at home taking notes right now. Guarantee it. Hall now 0 for 1 here in the ball game. Struck out his first time. Swing and a miss there. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. So now here is the pitch. Ooh, just misses a little bit high. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3-1 the count here on a Senior Day. It is 4:24 already in the third inning. Outside pitch, and it is ball 4. So Hall now going to get on first base. Hall getting his second walk of the season. Oh, they called that one a strike. My apologies. They called that one. Now it's ball 4. So now Hall can stand on first base. Brent Bell coming up to the plate. So Bell is 0 for 1. He popped out to right field his last time. He walked and scored back in the first. Mules lead 8-0 here in this ball game. Tabanera awaiting on deck. Here is the first offering. This one is in the dirt. Good block by Lewis. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count as the Mules leading by 8 runs here in this one. 1 ball and no strikes as Bell stepping in. Make it 2 balls and no strikes. So 2-0 the count. All right, Roger. Cardinals lost today. That is good news for me. Cubs are in first place. I like that a lot. There's a fly ball. This one out to center. Make that left field for a base hit. And now runners are going to be on first and second base with nobody out here in the inning. Boy, Bell, he is doing his thing. He has done a great job all season long by getting on the base pads. So on a 2-0 count, Mules now have them on first and second base with nobody out. This one is popped out of play for a foul ball. No balls and 1 strike to Marcus Tabanera. Tabanera has walked and doubled. He has also scored 2 runs here in the ballgame. Jane Parker is tuning in from Brosley. Glad to have that alongside. There's a fly ball. This one gets in, and 1 run is going to come in to score. It'll be, it's overthrown, and now Tabanera is going to end up on second base. Another big RBI hit. Watch this one. So now Dobbs coming in to score. It is now a 9-0 ball game. So Hall coming around to score. And it'll be an error for Tabanera as he gets a base hit. Downstairs for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. Mules now lead at 9-0 here in the game. There's a fly ball. This one to center field. McAfee is going to make the catch, and the Mules will come in and score a run. 1 down here in the inning. It is a sacrifice fly. So Tabanera still sitting on second base. 1 down here in the inning. So now the Mules do lead at 10-0. And now Kade Huffman coming up to the plate. First pitch is up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Now the Mules lead by 10 runs. Tabanera still on at first base. Huffman has been hit by a pitch and an RBI base hit back in the second. Almost turn on that pitch. It's 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 the count. Coming up after this one, we will have our senior night festivities. Clayton Schock is awaiting on deck. This one is a 4-pitch walk, and now runners on first and second base. And we're going to see, I believe, another pitching change coming in as Clayton Schock is coming up to the plate now. And that'll be all. It'll be all for Jace Lewis as we will have a new pitcher coming in. So what we'll do is we will take a 30 to 60 second break, and we'll be back with the new pitcher. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Okay, so we are back now, and we've got a brand new pitcher on the mound for the Doniphan Dons. It is the third one of the ball game as their team is down by 10 runs. And the new pitcher now on the mound is going to be Gavin Wright. Wright so far, he has pitched only 2/3 of an inning. He has made 1 appearance so far. This will be his second. He faced only 3 batters. He has given up no hits, 1 run. It was an earned run. He walked 1, struck out none. And this is a big spot here with Clayton Schock is coming up now. He entered the ball game last inning in the field and now coming in as a pinch hitter in for Ryan Tanchavez. And he misses there for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Runners are on first and second base with only 1 down here in the inning. Mules lead at 10-0. Here is the pitch, and there's a fly ball deep to right field, and this one is going to go foul. This one went every bit of 332. Woo! That is a long foul ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. You can hear his teammates telling him, go the other way with it. Boy, Shock, he got a hold of that one, that's for sure. This one is up high for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one was crushed to deep right field. Up high for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Appreciate you, Craig, my good buddy Craig Metter, taking care of some transmitter stuff for us today for KWOC. We appreciate him as always, and there's a strike called at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is a full count now with 1 down here in the inning. Gavin Wright making his 2nd appearance overall. Payoff pitch. And Shock leans out and he fouls it away, so we'll do it again. So we will do that again. Mules now still up here in this game by a score of 10-0. Oh, this one inside, and Shock now is going to end up on first base. And now Myles Johnson coming up to the plate now. So Johnson coming up to the plate. The bases are loaded with only 1 down here in the inning. So far, Johnson here in the ballgame, an RBI base hit back in the first. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the second. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch. Watch this one by Gavin Wright. Blew it right past Myles Johnson. Here is the pitch. Here it comes. This one, good block by Lewis. No doubt about that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. So James is tuning in. He is watching all the way from Brazil. Glad to have you alongside, my friend. Don't worry, my friend. We'll have a senior night coming up later on. I won't be going nowhere. I got you. 2 balls and 1 strike. Just remember, it's the first time that I've had to do some zooming on the camera, so I'm hoping that my skills are okay. Here is the pitch on the way. Johnson, this one to right field. Billings going back, and it goes all the way to the wall. Myles Johnson's going to catch up with Clayton Shock. 2 runs are going to come in to score. Save at home. And watch this one by Myles Johnson, baby. It is a 2 RBI double to right field. Clayton Shock, he was on his horse. He was about to catch up to Huffman. So it is a double. 2 runs that come in to score. And now coming up, it is Luke Seegraves to the plate. 2 RBIs here by Johnson. The first pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 the count. It is now a 12-0 game. This one is popped up as well to center field. McAfee, or make that the right fielder rather. Billings comes over. It'll be a sacrifice fly. And another run comes in. There are 2 down here in the inning. So it winds up being a sacrifice fly to right field. 2 down here in the inning. And now coming up, it is Drew Cooper. So 2 down. Cooper is 0 for 2 so far today. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count. It is a 13-0 game. Here is the pitch Cooper now as he hits that one to Brody. Hunt over to first base in time, and the side is retired. So the Mules end up picking up a few runs, and now they lead by 13. 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 left on the base pads. We'll be back in just a moment. Mules now lead 13-0. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor, Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
So we are back now here in the inning, and we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound for the Poplar Bluff Mules. And so far, it is exactly the way that the coaches told me the pitching rotation was going to go. So with that being said, the new pitcher on the mound is going to be Myles Johnson for the Mules. He'll be the new pitcher. Kade Huffman is now going to move back, and he'll play right field for the Mules. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So everybody is back to 1 ball and 1 strike here. So Schalk is going to sub back out of the lineup, and Tanchavez will come in. And they're going to say he held off on the swing. Tanchavez is now going to play shortstop. So Johnson is behind here in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Here is the pitch. Up high for a ball. Now it's a 3-1 count. So Johnson making his 5th appearance overall. He has pitched 6 2/3 innings, giving up 6 hits, 9 runs at 7 earned. He's walked 4, struck out 2. And there is a ball leadoff batter aboard here in the inning. That is Jace Burrows. He is batting for Lane Dean. So coming up now to the plate, it is Garrett Griffin, the second baseman. And there is a strike called, no balls and 1 strike. Griffin popped out to Huffman his first time. Here is the pitch coming by Johnson. Swing and a miss. Watch this one. Blew it right past him too. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch coming for Myles Johnson. Swing and a miss, and there it is. 1 down here in the inning. Nice pitch on the swing and miss. 1 down. Aiden McAfee coming up to the plate now. 1 down here in the inning. McAfee is 0 for 1. He was on strikes its first time. And this one, he fouls it off of the helmet of the umpire. Watch this. Right off of the helmet no balls, and 1 strike. So McAfee struck out looking, his only time up so far. Coming up next Wednesday, we're going to be live as a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. I was going to say next Wednesday, we're going to be showcasing our Mules baseball team. We've got a few of these guys signing to play at the next level. We've got 4 of them. There's a ground ball. This one could be 2. Out at second and not at first. It is a force out. 2 down here in the inning. Good job there. Tanchavez, Tabanera trying to turn 2. They'll get the 1. 2 away here in the inning. It is a fielder's choice. It'll go 6-4. And now Brody Hunt coming up to the plate now with 2 down. Here is the pitch here by Myles Johnson. It just misses outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Already here in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Woo. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. We are in the top of inning number 4. Mules leading by 13 runs. Here is the 1-1 pitch on the way. Downstairs for a ball. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. So coming up after this one, we'll end our radio broadcast, and then we've got to get to senior night or senior day festivities. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnson 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning with a runner on first. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Up high for a ball. Count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a 3-2 the count. Johnson looking to get out of this inning. Here it is. Runner takes off and strike 3 is called. And the side is retired. The backwards punch out. And we are going to the bottom of the inning for the Mules. Mules now are just 2 runs away from picking up the win. 9-1-2 is all due up here in the bottom of the inning. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
We know the back roads. We know fixer-uppers and the forever home. We know real estate. We know hard work. And we know how to bring families home. PB Realty, a premier brokerage.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Well, we are in the bottom of the 4th inning now, and the Mules are just 2 runs away from walking this off in early here today. Mules, so far, 1 hour and 14 minutes we have been at this ball game. Mules looking for their 17th win, and Mules are just 2 runs away from getting it done. Gavin Wright is once again back on the mound here for the Doniphan Dons. Now, tomorrow's game is going to be a lot tougher for the Mules, no doubt about it. Cape Central comes to town, and believe me when I tell you, they are going to want retribution because the Mules beat them on Saturday at their place, and now they are going to come to our place coming up here for this game coming up here on tomorrow. It is a conference and a district game all in one, so should be a really good ball game coming up. All right, so up to the plate now, it'll be Peyton Hall. He has struck out and he has walked and scored. First pitch is outside for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count, and we are underway here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So 1-0 the count. There's a strike, and now the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. It is 1-1 count here in this inning. Following this ball game, we will be having senior night. There's a fly ball. This one to left field, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder in foul territory. McGonigal had to go a long way for that one, and he was able to come up with it. And 1 down here in the inning. Woo. That was a long foul ball, but it winds up being an out. So 1 down in the inning. Coming up to the plate now, it is Brant Bell. We are in the 4th inning. 1 down, and this one's popped down the left field or make that right field line, and out of play. It is no balls and 1 strike. So 0-1 the count. We are in the 4th. Mules leading here 13-0. Lights are coming on at Bobby Strenfel Field. This one is popped up along the infield. Second baseman Griffin calling everybody off, and he will make the catch with 2 down. So 2 outs in the inning. And now Tabanera coming up to the plate. Remember, last inning this happened. Same scenario. Or back in the 2nd inning rather. They're chanting Maverick for a reason, by the way. Maverick is his brother. He is in the junior high level, and he is a stud from what we've been told. That's why they're chanting Maverick. This one up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. So far, Tabanera, he has been on base in every inning. He has doubled, he has singled, and he has walked and scored 3 runs. So maybe it works. This one he foul tips it to the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Dobbs awaiting on deck. I know Coach Patillo is tuning in right now, watching this game. This one has popped up. This one is out towards center field. McAfee comes over to make the catch, and the side is retired. So the Mules, for the first time in this ball game, offensively go 3 up and 3 down. We are going to the top of the 5th inning. It'll be McGonigal, Wright, and Billings that are all due up. Mules are back out on defense. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing. Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair. And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts. We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business. And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Well, here we go now. We are in the top of inning number 5, and the Mules can win it here in 3 outs. Paul Spain is watching from West Tennessee. He says it is raining where he is. Glad to have you alongside, my friend. And let's see if the Mules are able to get this done here in the top of inning number 5. It'll be McGonigal. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 all due up here in the inning. So now here is the first pitch here. Swing and a miss, and we are off and running. No balls and 1 strike here in the top of inning number 5. So glad to have you alongside for some Mules baseball today. Up high for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is the pitch outside for a ball. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Make it 3 balls and a strike. So 3-1 the count. So 3 balls and 1 strike here to the leadoff batter. And strike 2 is called on the inside part of the plate. So count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the payoff. And strike 3 is called. Here is the instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. 1 up and 1 down. So now coming up, it is Gavin Wright. He is the starting pitcher here, or I should say relief pitcher for the Doniphan Dons. And he takes ball 1 outside. 1 ball and no strikes. No balls and, or make that 1 ball, no strikes. And did he hold up? They're going to appeal. He went around, it says Nick Limpert. He is the field umpire. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count with 1 down here in the inning. Johnson, here we go. Here is the 1-1 pitch. This one is downstairs. It almost gets away. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 hour and 23 minutes so far we've been on this ball game. It's went by okay so far. Mules do have a 13-run lead. Here's the 2-1 in there for a called strike. It is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Awaiting on deck is Billings. He came in for Wilcutt. Him and Dean had to go to a banquet. This one misses up high for a ball. Count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. Johnson looking to punch him out. Here is the payoff pitch. And strike 3 is called again. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down. And now it's up to Jaden Billings. Two down here in the inning. Here is the pitch on the way. His first at-bat here in this one is a swing and a miss. He went right after him, too, on this pitch. Watch, it goes right up high, making Billings chase it. No balls and 1 strike. Here is the pitch. This one is outside for a ball, and the count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming up, we're going to be ending our radio broadcast because we got to get ready for Senior Day, and I am doing all of the video work on that. In there for a called strike. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So now Billings down to his last strike. Alex Jones awaiting on deck. 2 down here in the inning. Nobody on. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way. And he fouls it away, so we'll do it again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So now Johnson comes set. And strike 3 is called, and that is your ball game. Here it is, presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. And that is it, 1 hour and 25 minutes. And the Mules, they get it done. They are victorious, 13-0. All right, coming up, we're going to get you back into regular programming on the radio side of things. And, of course, we'll be back tomorrow for more in the way of Mules Baseball coming up. As you can see on your camera, you can see the 2 teams shaking hands, and Mules now going to 17-9. Doniphan falls to 11-10. All right, coming up, it'll be the top of the hour. We'll have Fox News, and then we're going to get you out to Mark Levin coming up on the radio side. Video side, we're going to stay here because we're going to go downstairs and we're going to get our mic, and then we're going to get you ready for senior night coming up as well. So stick around. Mules getting it done. Drew Cooper will get the win as the Mules are victorious 13-0. Tomorrow, the Mules take on Cape Central. Our pregame will begin at 4 o'clock, and first pitch coming your way at 4:30. On the radio side, this will be the end of our broadcast. Here comes Fox News, and then Mark Levin. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Your news time, it is 4:59. All right, so we're going to be with you here. We're going to go to break on the video, and we're going to come back in just a moment for senior night festivities. You're watching Mules coverage. You're watching here live on Facebook and on YouTube on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
Every town needs a shop like Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire. Honest, reliable, and right around the corner. Kevin and Dora treat every customer like family, offering AC service, alignment, suspension work, brakes, tractor tires, and more. Need a tow? They'll come get you. At Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire, they take care of the community with fair prices and solid repairs. Call 573-840-5053 today. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire on Cravens Road in Poplar Bluff.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel. Making new friends can bring joy at any stage.
All right, so we are back now, and here in just a few moments, we're going to get right into the senior night festivities. We're going to keep it with you as the Mules get the win. So as soon as I've got the crowd mic already in the other press box, so we're going to be good there. We're going to stay with you during this until we get everything else done. Then we'll get off the air at that point in time. But for right now, we are going to stay with you because it is senior day, and we want to make sure that we give these kids as much as we can. So that being said, we are so thankful that you're sticking around here for senior day. I'm Frankie Castile, and as soon as they give me the green light, I believe they are. Nope, not yet. Okay, just trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So as soon as we get the green light, then we'll be heading over, and I'll be heading over to do senior night festivities. That will be the next thing that we're going to do here. So if you hear the audio going silent, we are still here. We are just I'm trying to do 15 things at once. So what we'll do is stay right here with you, and I'll talk a little bit here as the parents, they are lining up now. Our 7 seniors, and of course our 7 seniors, they include in no order Drew Cooper, also Bryce Dobbs, Kade Huffman, Myles Johnson, Marcus Tabanera, Peyton Hall, Luke Seegraves. That's who we're going to be honoring here today. And I wanted to make sure that I stayed on the air on Facebook and on YouTube just so we can honor these seniors coming up. Now, in a few moments, we're going to turn it over to Brandon Spain, and he'll be reading all the announcements. I'll be on the camera. I've got camera duty. I asked Brandon if he wanted the camera duty. He said absolutely not, although he still owes me an ice cream. I know his dad's paying attention right now in West Tennessee. He's already messaging me, Brandon. He knows. He does. He does. And by the way, in case you're wondering, my Cubbies are in first place. That's right, 2.5 games, B. How you feel about that, Brandon?
It's not for long.
We can hear you. I got the crowd mic right there, so I think
it's not for long, man.
It's not for long? I think you're wrong. I think we take it. This is the year, Brandon. This year we go all the way.
No way.
All the way to October 31st, baby. Just saying.
No, it's not going to happen.
So wrap us up on this game. What a great job by the Mules to come back and get a big win today. I thought Huffman had a great inning of work. Gives us a lot of confidence going forward.
Yeah, it really does. I think they came out, strong. The bats got hot pretty quick for us. Our pitching looked solid all the way through. We're able to throw Myles, Kade, some guys that hadn't gotten a ton of innings this year, but guys we're really going to need and depend on as we move into the postseason. So a great outing by Mules today, a special day for our seniors. A lot of them, everyone getting to play and play the whole game. So a great complete game. We miss Coach Patillo, obviously, and thankful that he's doing better and look to see him hopefully back on the sidelines very soon. But, I'm super impressed by our boys today.
And I'm assuming that Coach Patillo, I know he was watching our broadcast earlier, so I'm assuming he's watching right now as well. What do you think is going through his mind as he's watching these 7 seniors be honored tonight?
Well, this is obviously a group that he started with from the beginning of his coaching tenure here at Bluff. So he's had them at freshman all the way through first complete class. So it's a special time for him as well to be with them all 4 years, to see them reach this point, the milestones that many of them have been able to accomplish. several of them going on to the next level to play, and and he gets to be a part of that. So it's a very special moment for him, I'm sure.
You do me a favor, can you adjust that mic a little bit more toward you? There you go. I just want to make sure that when you're reading these announcements that it goes over nice and smooth. A lot of folks still tuning in, and I'm not sure, Brandon, what do you think? But how many minutes do you feel like we're going to be down to?
Say it one more time.
How many minutes do you think it'll be before we're starting senior day?
Well, I have Tyler looking at his phone. I hope that means they're calling me, and my phone is ringing.
There you go. So we'll turn the mic off here. We'll let Brandon get set, and we're going to go to Brandon Spain. It is our senior night festivities. I hope you enjoy. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube, and we are ready for senior night festivities.
Yep. Thank you, Roger. At this time, we want to congratulate all of our seniors this year as we recognize them on a great game this evening and also a great 4 years. Tonight, we're going to get started with our first senior, Drew Cooper. He is escorted by Brian and Misty Cooper. Drew has played baseball for 4 years and lettered for 3 of those years. Currently, he leads the team in innings pitched and earned run average for the season. Drew's future plans are to attend Three Rivers Community College. His favorite memory was playing football on the beach during our Gulf Shores, Alabama tournament trip. Senior Drew Cooper. Our next senior is Bryce Dobbs. He is escorted by Nathan and Brooke Dobbs. Bryce has played baseball and lettered all 4 years. He was all conference his junior year. Bryce also set the school singles season sack record in football in the fall. Bryce is active in FCA and Mule Barn. Bryce's future plans are to continue his academics and baseball career at State Fair Community College. His favorite memory was our Gulf Shores, Alabama tournament trip. Let's give it up for senior Bryce Dobbs. Peyton Hall is our next senior. He is escorted by Michelle Bratton and Jason Balcom. Peyton has played baseball for 3 years and lettered in 1 year. Peyton was active in FBLA. Peyton's future plans are to find a good construction job that is local or railroad work. His favorite memory is all of the bus rides and playing the game with the friends and coaches he loves. Let's give it up for senior Peyton Hall. Our next senior is Kade Huffman. He is escorted by Bryce and Doniphan Huffman. Kade has played baseball and lettered all 4 years. He was all conference and all district his sophomore year. He also holds the school record for most RBIs in a single season with 38. Kade's future plans are to continue his academic and baseball career at Allen County Community College. His favorite memory was going 4-0 during our Gulf Shores, Alabama tournament trip. Let's give it up for senior Kade Huffman. Myles Johnson is our next senior. He is escorted by Melissa Johnson. Myles has played baseball and lettered all 4 years. He also played basketball for 3 years while lettering in 1 of those years. Myles' future plans are to continue his academics and baseball career at Three Rivers Community College. He wants to pursue a degree in business. His favorite memory was our Gulf Shores, Alabama tournament trip. Let's give it up for senior Myles Johnson. Our next senior is Luke Seegraves. He is escorted by Joseph and Amy Seegraves. Luke has played baseball for 4 years and lettered for 2 of those years. Luke's future plans are to attend State Technical College of Missouri and get certified in HVAC. His favorite memory was hitting his first career home run against Cape Central to help send us to the SEMO Conference Championship game. Let's give it up for senior Luke Seegraves. Our last senior tonight is Marcus Tabanera. He is escorted by Joanne and Russell Tabanera. Marcus has played baseball and lettered all 4 years. Marcus is active in NHS, FBLA, FCA, Beta, lettered 4 years academically, and lettered 2 years in soccer. Marcus's future plans are to continue his academics and baseball career at Three Rivers Community College. He wants to become a nurse and later on become a CRNA. His favorite memory was going 4-0 during our Gulf Shores, Alabama tournament trip. Let's give it up for senior Marcus Tabanera. Let's put our hands together one more time for these 7 seniors and their parents and the sacrifices and impact they have made on the Mules Baseball program. Congratulations, guys.
So there you have it. Those are our 7 seniors, and that's how we will end our broadcast with that on the screen. And that is our 7 seniors, Drew Cooper, Bryce Dobbs, also Peyton Hall, Kade Huffman, Myles Johnson, Luke Seegraves, and Marcus Tabanera. What a way to go out as our boys. Phenomenal job today. They pick up a big win. We are back on the air tomorrow, and we'll be live at 4 o'clock with our pregame. First pitch at 4:30. It'll be the Mules. They will take on the Tigers of Cape Central. Thank you again for tuning in to Mules Baseball, and this concludes senior night. You've been watching Mules Baseball exclusively on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.